Family and friends, my beloved Alley Cats, we're starting a half hour earlier. Some people requested it, so of course I'll do my best to give you guys whatever you want. So hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a good week. My week was fantastic with April. It was very good. Hold on, let me expand the chats a little bit. As you see, I'm growing some fur. Got some fur growing because we're going to be going to Ireland real soon, and we're going to be there for St. Patrick's Day. So what I'm going to do is green out my beard and hopefully my eyebrows. I think hopefully that works out. So we'll see how that goes. But things are really well. Things are going super good. It's been kind of a rainy week, but things are really good. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me go to the first beginning of the chat here. And there's Dan. Hi, Alec Cass. How you doing, Dan? How's the weather been down there? Been kind of chilly here, really rainy. How's it been on your end, man? Always good to see you. Love Dan and Michelle. Their dog, what was their dog's name? Do you remember? Valentino. Hope Valentino's doing well. Dan's a great guy to ask questions to, especially about like moving vehicles over here. How did he move his pet over here? So if you guys got questions like that, that's the guy to talk to. There's the Campbells saying howdy, Alec Cass, April and Patrick. Over the Hill Nomads, you're in Durham. I saw your last video. Beautiful. I love Judy's voice. Great channel. Really love you guys, man. So I know you're in Durham, and they already got it booked up here for the summer, right? If I remember right, April?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So they already got their place already rented for the summer. Can't wait to see you guys again, man. There's Michelle saying hi to my wife. Dan saying hi to my wife. My wife saying hey to Jim and Judy. And hello, Alley Cats. I love it. So what else happened this week? Did a video tomorrow. I hope you guys get able to check it out down by the water. We're talking about different things. We're going to post it up tomorrow. Things here have been super, like I said, a little bit chilly, a little bit wet, but very enjoyable. April looks like she was about to say something.
No.
Oh, okay. But this time of year, everything's really slowed down. For me, it's perfect. That's why I always call it my Mayberry. Nice, quiet. Springtime's right around the corner. When we were in Texas in Fort Worth, if some of you I know are from Texas, and we only had 2 seasons. It was winter or summer. You went right from your air conditioner to your heater. But here we actually get the 4 seasons. And as soon as I get burned down on one, we're jumping right into the next. And I'm starting to get burned out on winter. I love winter. Don't get me wrong. I love Christmas. Love New Year's. But I'm ready for the springtime. So let's bring it on. It's going to be coming soon. Brad Webster. Hi from South Dakota. Ooh, cold up there. Getting closer to our move to Albania. Yes. Waiting on some legal documents to be apostilled. Okay, fantastic. I can't wait for you to get here. Man, it's going to be a change for you, though, brother. How soon are you? I know you're getting close, but I know you may be waiting on documentations, trying to do things. It gets crazy near the end. But congratulations, man. Safe travel, Brad.
Both Websters are in the house.
Both Websters. Okay, cool. Dan said, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for bringing that up. It is Valentine's Day. They do celebrate it here. I do see a lot more hearts and stuff in the windows and teddy bears.
Red
and stuff
teddy
like
bears
that.
and stuff.
Yeah. So it is celebrated. I hope you guys had a great Valentine's. My poor Abby had a headache today for a while. She had to sleep in a little bit, but it's okay. So yeah, Valentine's Day back in the States. Hope you guys are taking care of your wives. They deserve it. Scroll up here. I hope I didn't just blow it. Yeah, sure I did. Every time I touch the chats, it goes too fast, too far. Dun, dun, dun. Forgive me as I scroll back. Okay. Here we go. There's Big John. Hello from Cincy, excuse me. I know that John's very close to moving out here, too. I mean, he's right on top of it, man. I hope things are going well. There's my wife saying hello to everyone on Valentine's Day. Call it my baby day. For those who don't know it, that was a nickname for April that a friend of mine before I married April was giving me a hard time. He goes, oh, you're going to go see your baby? And I said, I like that. And I've always called her that. That's always been her nickname. There's Brenda saying happy Valentine's Day to the Alley Cats. How you doing, Brenda? Hopefully you're doing well. Kenneth saying hello, Patrick. Hello, Kenneth. Thank you all for being here. Oh, and as always, the lives from now on, monetization off. No commercials. You guys are taking the time to be here For the live, I'm not going to make you guys sit through commercials. So monetization is off, for all the lives from here on out. And I started that a few weeks back. And I very much appreciate you guys for being here. So I'm not going to do that to you. Let me see. Take out these glasses. Maybe put them back on. Charles, hello from Fort Worth. Whereabouts in Fort Worth? We lived right off of Western Center, and then we ended up downsizing to Saginaw, Saginaw, Texas, before we moved here. So hello from Fort Worth. Always good to hear from somebody from right in my backyard. Earl, it's been a while since I've been to your channel. I hope you've been well. Yeah, we've been really well, man. We really feel blessed. Things have really been going well for us. It's nice. It's mellow. Retirement is good. I've had a few people ask me, "Are you bored in retirement?" No.
Pete's going to work.
Yeah, Pete's the crap out of going to work. No, but thanks for being here, Earl. Yeah, everything's been going really well for us. If you don't know, we purchased a condo here in Pocahontas. Loving it. We've been traveling a lot. Well, I consider it a lot anyway. It's not as much as some people. But it'll be 2 years for us being in Albania in April. And I put it together and tried to count them up. We've been to 7 different countries since we've come here. Could I do that if we stayed in America? No. So it's a big decision. My video I did that I'm putting out tomorrow talks about, make sure you're ready to make the jump and the reason that we did. So we'll be putting that out tomorrow. There's a wife saying, hey, Brenda. John Leamy. Hey, John, I thought you were coming out here this week. Or was it next week? I think he's talking to Big John. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where or when. All right. The Campbells, we're in Vlora right now. Okay. I haven't been to Vlora yet. There's still so much of Albania that we still got to see. We've been to many cities, but Vlora is not one of them. But I understand it's beautiful. I have a friend in Houston, Tony, whose parents live in Vlora. He comes out probably once a year, But let me know how it is, you guys. And knowing Judy, she's been swimming.
Yes.
I always tease her. She's from Atlantis, because when she was here in Pocahontas, she swam at least twice a day, every day. Even if she didn't feel good, she had a little cold, boom, she was still in that lake. So I always admire that. My wife's saying howdy to Kenneth. The Europats. Hello, glad to catch you live. Glad that you're here. Been loving your channel. Very good channel. Love you guys, man. So can't wait for you guys to come on out. So thank you very much for showing up, you guys. I appreciate it. Rushi. Hello, April and Patrick. How's your Valentine's Day? Nice, mellow. After the show, we're having a meetup. If you guys are in town, Aranzi, okay? The Aranzi Tavern, Aranzi, very close to the Pocahontas Hotel. And we'll be doing that at 8 o'clock tonight, okay? So if you're in earshot, you want to stop by, say hello, you want to get a cup of coffee, you want to get a beer, you want to get something to eat, we will be there tonight.
It's next to the fast food restaurant, Skodra.
Yeah, there's a fast food restaurant actually called Skodra, and it's right next to it, okay? Very close, right on the beach. So if you're in earshot, please stop by and say hello. Say hello. Stick around for a while. So it'd be cool. So Rushi, how was yours? How was your Valentine's Day? Ours was mellow. Super mellow, just kicking back. Gypsy, hello. And I believe you're in the hotel Pocahontas, I believe. Are you showing up tonight? I hope so. Where was I? Melissa in. Howdy to Charles. Spider Webster. Hello, all. Spider, I believe she's still in Toronto.
I think so.
I think she's still in Toronto. So thank you for showing up, Spider. Always good to have you on the show, man. I really appreciate you. Really appreciate you. I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. April and I met 2 young guys. We were eating at Cabo's. And they actually hitchhiked from Toronto to Pocahontas. Remember when we were young? And they said they hardly had to wait at all. Car stopped for them, took them. They never felt threatened or anything. And they wanted to come to Pocahontas. They just saw it on a map. They didn't know where they were going to sleep. So they figured they were going to hitchhike to Lynn and find a campground and camp out. And it just reminded me of what it's like to be young. You know what I mean? Where you just lived carefree. But they were very polite young guys. Really like those guys. Water. Rakia. Gazor, everybody, as they say. Sipping it. Okay. There's Big John. Dan, he's talking to Dan, brother Dan. Thank you so much for the great phone conversations this morning. Oh, see, I love that. I love that you guys are hooking up, that we help each other. That means a great deal to me. That's good of Dan to do that too. So very cool. Oops. Yeah, gone and I did it again. There we go. Now I can scroll. Hi, Patrick Gale. Sorry I'm late. Getting here. Jeff, not dead yet. Adventures. Jeff, been loving your channel, man. Very good. Oh, where are you right now? He was in Kuala Lumpur. I think he's in the Philippines now. It's hard to keep up with, man. I mean, this guy travels. Love the guy. Great guy. He's going to be coming back to Albania very soon. I think he said when we chatted with each other, you're going to be here around when we're in Ireland, but then you're swinging back. So can't wait. Can't wait to see you again, brother. Love that guy. Great guy. The Europats saying thank you to Big John. Rushi, April, we are good. I've had this cold that I can't shake for 2 weeks now. Oh, my goodness. That's been happening a lot. I mean, a lot. Stateside and here. For me, I haven't been sick, but I've had a lot of phlegm, and I keep coughing it up, especially in the morning and the evening. I'm not sure what it is.
I think it's the chimneys.
You think it's the chimneys?
The irritation.
Could be. Especially a lot of the older places, the way they heat their home is just their fireplaces, or they'll have the pot-belly stoves. So there's a lot of wood burning. So maybe that's aggravating, my throat. I think it's been aggravating Andrea too. I thought she said so.
But a lot of people, and that's why I think it's the smoke.
Ian too. Ian and Julie, beautiful couple from the UE, man, from England. We've got a great group of alley cats. Tyler from Ireland, another great person.
Taylor.
Oh, I call him Taylor. Taylor from Ireland, love that guy, great guy. He's very excited for us that we're going to Dublin.
He's a sweetheart. I'll adopt Taylor.
Jeff saying, love the beard. Thanks, buddy. We're gonna grow out a little bit. It's gonna be green for St. Patty's Day when we're not. And I've been saying I'm gonna do the eyebrows too. What scares me, if I can't get the green out of the beard, I can just shave the beard, right? If I can't get the green out of the eyebrows, if I shave that and be a baldy,
alien,
I'm gonna look like an alien. They're gonna come and arrest me, man. I don't care. It's been a while since I grew out the beard. Total sound. We gotta do it. Looking more like Santa every day. GYPS 33. I took it to New Jersey and dropped it at their warehouse. Guy's name is Bruno. I must have missed that one. I'm not sure what she's talking about.
Yeah, I think it's to ship something.
Okay. Forgive me if there's a comment and I didn't keep up. I apologize. There's my wife praying for Rushi. Say thank you.
Yeah, she's sick.
Oh, Rushi. Yeah, because Rushi's sick. GYPS 33. That's what I thought. Yep. We're in the Hotel Promenade. Okay, Baron. And you're going to be at the meetup tonight?
Yep.
Cool. Yep. We will be there tonight. Excellent. Cool. Another meetup. Love our meetups.
Yes.
Gazur. Cool. Okay. Spider Webster, yes, still in Toronto, trying to plan some trips, but still here. Yeah. There's still so much. Well, there's so many places we want to go. We're thinking about in September, Clay and Jennifer are going to take another cruise, and they're going to take a cruise right in March, right as we're getting back from Ireland. So we won't be joining them for that one. Then they're going to take another one in June, and I think around Christmas time. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
So maybe we'll join them. We'll plan it by year, But always some traveling going on. Love it, absolutely. We want to go to Croatia, Kosovo. There's still many cities here in Albania that we want to go to. So we'll see how that goes.
I could just stay here and I would be fine.
Yeah. But
no, I'm just saying it doesn't.
I know you what it is. I can show you the world. Yeah. Once you get over here, it's so affordable to just travel through Europe, which is cool. Ooh, excuse me. Zanzam saying, GYP, are you going to meet up? Yes, they said they're going to go. What I missed?
You'll see when you get to Jeff's comment.
Okay. Big John. Oh, let's go down. Let's see. Big John. Yes, Patrick and John. I land Wednesday at 1 o'clock. Safe travels, buddy. Staying at the Stefan Center, one of my favorite places in Toronto. We fell in love with the owners. The owners are fantastic people.
Best burgers.
Best cheeseburgers you can buy. It's one of the things we miss. It's hard to find a good burger. I found a couple places here in Poker, so it'll be good to go. Yeah, the Stefan Center, Chris is his name, and he got here in 1992. I mean,
West still.
Yeah, it was still crazy here. He said he just felt a calling for it. So nice place. I really like the Stefan Center. Location's fantastic. You're right on top of the new bazaar. 10-minute walk to the Sandberg Square, maybe less. Beautiful location, John.
You can't beat the location.
Right. Have a little gift for you from Cincinnati and my carry-on. Patrick will email this afternoon. Okay, well, thanks. Let me read that again. Yes, Patrick, John. Stand at Stefan Center. Joan have a little gift from you from Cincinnati and my carry-on. That's very nice of you to do for him. Patrick will email this afternoon. Yeah, email me, brother. Let me know what's going on, buddy. But Wednesday is coming out. And you're going to love it, brother. I think you're going to love it. Just visit some other cities, get a vibe for it, man. It's going to be cool. GYPS 33. Yes, we're going to the meetup. Very good. Very good. My wife's saying awesome to her. Then my wife's saying, cannot wait to meet you tonight. Ray and Clancy. I drove from Winn-Dixie and Fort Worth, stayed on MacArthur Avenue, south of the 120, back when only traffic jams were on the 183 and the I-30. Man, I used to work in Irving, and I lived on the 183. So I know exactly. I would take the 183 to the 820 loop, and I would get off on the Western Center. And that's when we lived in Fort Worth. And then when we moved to Saginaw. Also had a brain fire. Then we moved to Saginaw. It was down just a couple more exits, man. But just to hear those numbers, man, it's fantastic. Jeff, I just got back to Transylvania last night. Excited to be heading south soon. Man, that's like a bucket list for April. April wants to go there really, really bad, man. How was it, buddy? Man, Jeff travels everywhere, man. He's everywhere. There's Big John saying, Tyler, a few beers, and it's all the same. It's true. I appreciated the laugh, John. I needed that, buddy. So Big John's going to be out in Albania Wednesday. GYPS 33. Talking to Dan about having my car shipped over. Yeah, that's the guy to ask. That's what I really love about the lives. Everyone talks to each other. It's not just talking to me. So I love that. I love that. So, yeah, Dan's a good guy. Big John, GP, S33. I'm staying at the Hotel Poker Desk next Friday to Monday. Nice place? Yeah, I think so. Especially its location, fantastic. Really excellent location. Matter of fact, I did a review there. And the people are very nice. Location's fantastic. I know they're upgrading the restaurant area right now. So will it be done by then? I don't know. Next Friday or Monday. Okay, John, yeah, email me, man. We'll exchange WhatsApp numbers. So we can meet for coffee, lunch, dinner, or something. Europe, have you guys been to Durrës? Yes. I love Durrës. I met a lot of people that didn't. And I think part of it was they stayed too close to the industrial port. But you got to get away from that port. We went south of there. We stayed at the Adriatic Hotel. Beautiful. But that was maybe a 15-minute ride, April, away from when we got to Durrës and you got to port, maybe another 15 minutes going south for the Adriatic Hotel.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah. And we loved
if even that far, maybe 10.
We loved Durrës.
Yeah, really I did.
It's funny. We ended up staying at the Adriatic Hotel, but that wasn't our wasn't what we
best
wanted.
Hotel.
Oh, the hotel's marvelous, just fantastic. On the beach, just walk out the back door, you're in the sand. But what happened was we got in a taxi, and I wanted a hotel close to the Adriatic Sea. So I kept saying Adriatic. He goes, yeah. So also we're passing. I go, right here's the Adriatic Sea. He says, no. So he took me to the Adriatic Hotel, which turned out to be a blessing, man. We loved it, man. It was really good. Yeah. So yeah, we loved Duras. Great seafood. I had a big bowl of mussels. And, the seafood is fantastic. Jeff, maybe green clover leaf type tattoo between the eyebrows. That ain't happening. Because knowing me, I get one and I didn't realize it wasn't fake and it would just stick. So I don't know about that one. I'm still debating the green eyebrows. I think I'm going to do it. We'll see. We'll see. Oops. See, I blew it again. I went too far. There we go. GYPS 33. Okay, and she's at the hotel right now. She says it's a fair hotel. I love the location of it, though. I mean, dead center city. There's Rushi saying, GSP 33, can you please update us on how that goes for you? I'm interested in doing the same. Yeah, I did some reviews on different hotels that's around there. Another one, the 7 Hotel is another one to look at. That's very affordable. It's a little bit further down, but very affordable. Good people. Good breakfast, too. BOMA, Bama 1. Good evening, Patrick. Have a great stream. Thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time out of your day on Valentine's Day to be here on the live. I very much appreciate you. And I appreciate the time change, too, because I had people ask me, it was getting too short. I was doing 45 minutes because we're doing our meetups at 8 o'clock. So I backed up a half hour. So now to make sure we get the hour in, we'll probably end this around 7:30 or so, but it's not going to be, a cutoff, because I very much appreciate you guys being here. Very much so. GYP S33 Rushi, what goes for us? I'm guessing your stay at the Poconos Hotel, but hopefully they'll answer that question for you. Alessa Scrabble, buddy. Hi, Europats. So good to see you here. Yes, very much so. I love those guys. Rushi, GYP S33. Sorry, shipping your car to Albania. Okay. Yeah, because it's a really good question. I get asked that all the time, but I got no experience in shipping a product over here like a car or a motorcycle. So I don't want to guess and give anyone bad information. But yeah, Dan's got to ask us about stuff like that, including bringing a pet over, because I didn't. Okay, here goes Kenneth. A great place in Toronto is a Fat Burger near the park. Okay, I guess the restaurant's called Fat Burger near the park.
We're talking about hamburgers.
Yeah, which park though?
I don't know. I'm going to assume the real big walking park.
Yeah, it's got to be. But thanks for the info. Every once in a while, April's favorite thing is a burger.
Yes, I could live off burgers.
Right. And the Stefan Center guy being American, but he has Chinese on his menu, Mexican on his menu.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. And done really well. We love those guys. We were there last Thanksgiving and the Thanksgiving before that. Was that our third Thanksgiving there?
No,
second. Second, okay. Yeah, because he does the Thanksgiving celebration there. Also 4th of July.
4th of July. He does the holidays.
Yeah. So it's cool to have, you can touch base and still, do some things American style.
Yeah, we might want to consider going back for July for that reason.
Yeah. Maybe do 4th of July in Toronto.
Yeah, I could see
Lushka. It's gonna be
Lushka.
hot.
I know, but I can see Lushka.
Okay. Yeah, you can see.
It's only for a couple of days.
Sure.
And absolutely. I can see Lushka.
Yeah. It's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, we need to put in early though, because they will book up in that area around then. They're busy.
Yeah, during summer.
So we need to put in early for it.
Matter of fact, I'll reach out. I got his email.
Okay.
So I'll tell Chris that we be coming. GYPS 33. Oh, it went great. We already got our car. Good. Then you can be another person that people can ask questions to. So that's wonderful. Wonderful. Like I said, we all learn from each other, which I love. I love that. Water. Mrakia. Gazur, same shot. I'm just sipping. Okay. Jip S33. The car was delivered to Port Duras about 2 weeks ago. Getting some body work done. Excuse me. We waited until we got it here because it's so much cheaper here. Yeah, labor and everything cheaper. That's very smart. Do your body work here on the car. Absolutely, absolutely. Here's some good information. She's going to give right here. The custom fee was €250. So I love people giving out information like that. So I very much appreciate you guys. Very cool. Brad Webster thought about shipping our Jeep over, but was afraid all the rust would fall off en route. That's be my favorite kind of Jeep right there. Good, honest assessment, Brad. I love it. I love it. Yeah, we just April. We haven't drove in 2 years.
Yeah, don't care to.
Yeah, just burned out. Am I saying I'll never own a car again? Never say never. But we make sure that when we bought this place at City Center, and when we travel, we try to stay City Center. So everything walkable for us. But never say never. We are very much thinking about getting electric bicycles, but we're still hunting for a good place to store them. Huh? So we'll see. We had a garage at the bottom of our building, but it gets flooded in the rainstorm. So I'm like,
Doesn't bother me.
doesn't bother you? Bothers me because you send me in there to fetch your bike.
But yeah. So what's the problem?
No problem for you. No wonder it wouldn't bother you. Oh. Where are we? Forgive me, I hit that chat. I went too far. Okay, there we go. From Dan. Discovered today, there's a special program for classic cars. They do a show here, as a matter of fact, with classic cars.
Yes, we've seen.
Yeah. Also, everything says nothing older than 10 years, but that's not right either. Okay. But yeah, they do a classic car show here.
It's like everything. There's so much misinformation. You've really just got to talk to somebody.
Right. There's my wife saying, no, Charles, different one. Rushi, I have a.
Oh, he was asking about my retirement program. He named a program. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
So I just gave him what retirement program I'm out of.
Gotcha. Different one. Yeah, she was a corrections officer. Rushi, Gypsy, I have a 2010 Corolla. Would it be allowed in? I would say yeah. Yeah, I don't see him turning you away. But I've never been in a vehicle.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. We don't know.
Yeah, I'd be amazed. I don't know if Dan knows the answer to that. That's a good question. It's an older car, but freaking Toyota. Gypsy 33. Rushi cannot be more than 10 years old. Okay, she just shipped a car, so she would know. Wow, that's trippy. I wonder why.
They don't want guzzlers.
Yeah, is it pollution?
Bring in some of America's big boats that we drive around in.
Yeah.
But they have Hummers here, so I don't know.
Yeah. Spider Webster, I got to get back to my endless search for affordable flights. On not enough notice. Have fun, y'all. Good night. Thank you for being here, Spider. Very much appreciate you. Okay. And affordable flights. So you're going to be used to doing some traveling yourself. Good for you. Good for you. Big John, talking to Dan. Thank you so much for the shipping info. Dan was asking me for shipping my motorcycle. Thank you very much. Yeah, he's cool. Whole family's cool. Michelle's cool. Dog's cool. Yeah. Live in a different part of the country. That's another reason that, to talk to him. Each city here's got a different vibe. So hopefully, as the channel grows, we can have a bunch of people from different parts of the country and everyone combining for information so we all get a better idea of things to do. Gypsy 33, location of the hotel is great. Yes, it is. It's one of the things I really push when everyone wants to, you want that good location. There it is. Man, that's what you need. And the people are very nice. This Ken is saying the 7 was a very nice hotel stay. Yeah, I like that place a lot. Like it. Did you have the Mexican bowl for breakfast? I have that all the time. It's like 400 lek, and they packed a bowl with eggs, cheese, potatoes. Really good, really good. My wife's saying night night to Webster. Good to see you. Dan, talking to Rushi. I bought my 2009 Fiat from a guy who imports them from Switzerland. I can ask him how he does it. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, so if he can do it, man, there's got to be a way. Got to be a way. Big John saying thank you from Hotel 7 Info. Christopher, when I visit in the future, I want to also check out Ora, North Macedonia. We love it. We just got back from there not too long ago. I inherited a knife from my dad, and it was labeled with something Bratsolo Orid, which is a factory there that now makes cookware. Yeah, April, we loved Orid. We'll go back there often, actually.
Yeah.
You know, beautiful. I don't know if this is right to say. I think of it as a sister city to Pokerdes.
Yeah.
You know, it's right on the lake, but it's bigger.
Yeah, because you share the same lake. So,
Right.
Yeah. Just.
And it's only a 45-minute taxi ride from here. And another thing I like about Pokerdes, and if you want to go to Korcha, that's another only 45 minutes.
And the best thing about it, we can buy me more pearls.
I get my April pearls, you know I will. But yeah, I got her 2 sets of pearls from there. You know? And it was funny too. I'm going to say it if it's okay. But she's like, no, too much money. Don't do it. Don't do it. So I made the cash. Yeah, do it. Yeah, we're going to buy it. She's like, okay, wait. I got to get earrings to match. All right, thanks.
Well,
no,
I needed earrings to match.
Yes. No, I thought it was cute. I thought it was very cute. Very cute. But Orid's beautiful. Orid's a beautiful city. I got a story about Orid too. If we have time, I'll see if I can. Every time I touch the screen, the chat goes nuts. Okay. Europass, Dan, saying hello to Dan. Dan saying, hey, Europass. James, hello from Panama. James, always good to have you on here, man. I very much appreciate you chiming in because it's important because Panama was one of the places that I looked at really hard to retire. So if anyone's got any questions for James, please feel free. Great guy. Great guy. I hope you're doing good down there in Panama. They do celebrate Valentine's Day here. Mm-hmm. James, did they do that in Panama? Just out of curiosity. M. Beast. Hello, Pat. How are the locals over there? Very, very friendly. We are in Panama and find that many of the dudes are quite resentful too often. No place is perfect. But what country is that? Is that the city that's I've never heard of that city.
Heard of it.
I've never heard of that city. What country is that? Is that in Albania? I've never heard of that. But no, everyone here is super friendly.
Spell the country for me.
I'll spell it the city. Okay. Batumi.
It says in Georgia.
Oh, the country of Georgia.
Yeah.
That's another place I wanted to visit. So no kidding, the locals there aren't. Let me see. I found out many of the dudes are quite resentful too often, but no place is perfect. That's another country I do want to visit. But no, they're cool here. They're really cool. But when I tell people that, at first they're quiet around you, but once they get to know you, boy, all of a sudden they're bringing you over. Let's have a rock.
Oh, there is a one in Albania.
There is a city. Okay, I never heard of it. Whereabouts is it? Does it say up north?
It looks like. No, it's not telling me exactly.
Okay.
But then it says.
Okay, I guess he is in Albania, if I'm reading that right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll get right to that. Riding. My e-bike folds in half. Yeah, I had that. I had a regular bicycle that does that too. If it'll fit in my small elevator, do I still want to bring it up and down the elevator? Not really. You know, if I can find a place I can rent, and then as long as my e-bike has a retractable battery that I can pull out, that's really my goal, if I can. But thank you, though. I appreciate you telling me that. But yeah, I've seen those bicycles that can fold in half.
This is it again.
MBs, I met a lot of Albanians in Safety Harbor, Florida, before I moved here. Great people, from what I could tell. We had some good times. It's very cool. I hope it works out for you, man. And thank you for being here. It's my wife saying howdy. We have found nothing but welcoming people. It's my wife talking. We are truly blessed. Yeah.
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 We get no pushback. None.
Right. Absolutely none.
Yeah.
And even when I try to speak the language, and if I butcher it, I'll still get the smile on their faces. You know, they see you trying. You know, so no, absolutely love it. Really, every city we've been to.
Now, if it's because this is a city that's trying to promote tourism, could be why we've gotten such a warm welcome, because the more that you bring here, the more that will come. And they are definitely trying to promote tourism in Pokerdes.
That's very true.
So that might be why this will be their income source.
Right. We see Gypsy 33. We love driving around the country. Seldom use a car in town. Yeah, you don't need it. What's good at it, all the cities, or at least the ones that we've been to, very walkable. Because there was a time where only if you worked in the government were you allowed to drive. So for the regular citizens, yeah, they had to make it walkable. This Europass, talking to my wife, April, did you have any issues with TCDRS? Question mark.
No, that's my retirement. No, they were really kind, very helpful. It was easy.
Okay, that's who Matt's pension is through. Yeah, she said it was easy. It was simple.
You were with me. It was easy to do.
Yeah, it was a snap, piece of cake. I think, didn't they let you choose when you want to start it? And stuff
I was, when do you want to start it? Do you want anything taken out of it? I mean, they were just whatever I wanted worked for them.
Yeah, that was perfect. Ryan Clancy. It seemed like places to park a car is sketchy there. Yeah, parking is a premium. Because like I said, the majority of the people weren't even allowed to drive. So parking is a premium here. So yeah, I'll give it to you on that. But the newer buildings that they're putting up, they're having garages inside on the bottom floor. But a lot of the older buildings, no, because people weren't allowed to own cars till like 92, 93, something like that.
After the fall.
Yeah. So yeah, parking is a premium. Especially, man, in Toronto, the traffic is unbearable now. Kenneth. Do they have houseboats on Lake Ord? Do they allow that? Houseboats?
I've never seen one.
No?
Not even in Ord.
All right. But in Ord, there were a lot more boats.
But I didn't see any houseboats where you could live on the water.
Right. And
there might be an issue because of waste and stuff, because it is a UNESCO's.
But you know what? I did see some private boats. You stayed on the shore, and I went to the end of that pier.
Private, but I didn't see houseboats.
No, but you can tell it's boats where people can actually live in.
Yeah, I guess.
And they had a lot more they had glass bottom boats for tours and stuff. That's more on the Ohrid side in North Macedonia. But I did see some smaller boats where it looked like people were living in.
But don't make a mistake. Just because it's a lake, it rocks and rolls here.
Yes, because it's so big.
Yes, no, it rocks and rolls. It's not a calm lake.
All right. Scroll. Oh, did it again. Forgive me, guys. Every time I touch this, try to scroll, it's chast that flies through. No problem. I was watching saying Europeans, no problem at all. Gypsy, we live in Durres, Volga area. Very good. There's Jeff saying, I was just looking. Poker hotel is $60 USD a night. Does that sound accurate?
I don't know.
It all depends on the time of year. And I know it was serving a great breakfast, but right now they're renovating the restaurant area. So 60 a night, gosh, I don't know.
That seems a little high for Pokerdes. Because I can get that in Toronto.
Right? It seems a little bit high. But I know it all depends on the time of year, too. But I think if you're coming out at the same time that we're going to be in Ireland, I wouldn't do it.
That might be about that.
Unless it's really gone up.
And as you can tell, we still have a lot of tourists in the area.
So
they might not be dropping prices all that much.
True. The Europass, thank you. That's great to hear. Phil Collins, I got to get out of this rat race. Yes. Oh, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Because like I say, the only thing I was getting in America was older. Don't get me wrong, I love my country. But we were just getting older, just that grind. I was so burnt out. I just had nothing left. 32 years of my company. It was Yellow Freight that bought out my original company, Roadway. Also, they go out of business. And after 32 years of service, I get a text message thanking me for my years of service. But thank God my pension was in the Teamsters, so that was protected. But then what am I supposed to, start over? No, so we just pulled the ripcord. Came here with just with 2 pensions, sold our house, got a little bit of money behind us. So best thing that ever happened. But I was so burned out, man. So when I hear you say Got to get out of this rat race. I understand. Check out the planet, though, man. A lot of places out there. Well, I'm saying hi to Phil. Big John, April got me craving a big, juicy hamburger and fries. I'm seeing a Red Robin burger in my immediate future. I haven't been to a Red Robin in years. That's a good place for burger.
I think decades for me.
Right, but it's a good place for burger. Man, that sounds good. Or a Whataburger.
Whataburger.
That's a Texas chain right there.
Or In-N-Out.
In-N-Out?
Depending if you want healthy or not. Whataburger, not healthy at all.
No.
In-N-Out, healthier. Not healthy, but healthier. So it depends on the mood you're in.
Phil Collins. Hello, have a blessed day. You too. If you're taking off, Phil, thank you very much for stopping in and say hello. You guys taking time out of your Valentine's Day to be with us. I very much appreciate you. At 7:10, no later than, well, around 7:30, we're going to end this and get ready for our meetup. But thank you guys so much for being here. Albania, America, USA. Hi, Patrick. Glad to catch you. And thanks for saying Ord is beautiful. Ord is gorgeous. Loved it. A little quick story for you guys, if you guys don't mind. A dog was jumping on April, not being bad. He was just wanting to be playful.
It wasn't my fault. I called him over and he didn't want to stop playing.
Right, but April's trying to back him off because he was getting too excited. So I stood in between April and the dog and was trying, all right, get down, get down. And when I did that, he scratched my arm in a couple of places. I didn't even notice. Okay, so we're walking, and it was about 10 minutes later, April goes, you're bleeding. I go, where? She goes, the arm. I didn't even notice. I looked down, and I had a little bit of blood dripping. Enough where I didn't want to wipe it on my pants or anything. So there's a cafe. This is in Oregon, North Macedonia. And I don't know how to say napkin. So I'm like, napkin. And I finally point at my arm, and and the whole bar gets up and come for me. They grab me by my arm. I'm like, we're not going to amputate, are we, boys? So they point to the bathroom. True story. And so I wash it off, wash the blood. I open the bathroom door, and they're all waiting for me right there. They got the road safety kit, medical kit. Just open it up, break out the bandages, all kind of wrap me up like a mummy. It was funny, but they just wanted to make sure I was okay. And I wanted to take the bandages off, but I didn't want them to see. I didn't want to act like I'm ungrateful. So the whole time we were there, it was the first time we were there, as a matter of fact, I was all wrapped up. But great people, loved it. They're beautiful too. Great place. Mandia, Albania. Hello, Patrick. I live in New Jersey. I am from Pokerdes. Thank you for the video. Thank you. I'm putting out another one tomorrow. We love it here. We love your people. Been so nice. The city is fantastic. We're blessed to be here. And you're in New Jersey now. You're from Pokerdes. Do you ever come out and visit? If so, hit me up, man. And we'll get together, have lunch or something. But beautiful city, beautiful country. We feel blessed to be here. Okay. But thanks for chiming in, man. The Euro passed on the Big John. April's making me want Whataburger. It's all April's fault.
Yeah.
Gypsy 33. Yep. We are single room with a queen bed, and she's paying, 52 euros a night. So that would be about 60 USD. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wife saying howdy to Albanian American. Kenneth, the burger place is down by the artificial lake. Okay, in Toronto. I know exactly what you're talking about. We took that walk on the path. Really beautiful.
Yes.
Quiet, still. That's a beautiful, beautiful lake to walk around. It's very cool. Albanian American saying hi to my wife, Zam. Yep. Glad to be on here. No, glad that you are here. And like I said, I take another video down by the lake to discuss a few things. But we love your city. GPS 33. We have no regrets leaving the U.S. Neither do we. Not at all. I did it again. Forgive me. It's Jeff saying the same thing. Jeff also saying, Gypsy 33, we have no regrets leaving the U.S. Have you met anyone who did regret leaving? That's a really good question.
No, we haven't met.
We haven't met anyone regretting leaving the U.S.
Well, we've had some people that Poker Desk wasn't for them,
Right.
but they don't regret leaving America.
Right. So, Poker Desk might not be for you, or Albania might not be well for you. I met a guy from Taiwan last summer, and he said he was heading back. It just wasn't for him, but he really liked the dating in Taiwan, so he was heading back. But he checked it out. Dan, talking to Gypsy, do you ever make it to the expat meetups in Durrës? That's a good question, Gypsy. Do you ever meet up with any other expats while you're in Durrës? Big John, Phil, yes, brother. Make the move when best for you, but don't wait. Can't put a price on peace. Well said. Best thing we ever did. When people say, "Do I have any regrets?" Yeah, I didn't do it sooner. But sometimes you gotta wait. I gotta expand the window and take out my glasses and make sure I can read. Yeah, you can't put a price tag on peace. That's absolutely correct. And another thing, like I realize a lot of times it's a money issue. Like say, okay, I'm going to wait till I'm 65 to retire, or I'm going to wait till 70 to retire to make that little bit of extra money, a little bit of extra Social Security. And the problem is you got to ask yourself, how much good years do you got? Let's say I live another 20 years. I'm 62 right now. That puts me at 82. And once I reach 82, if I live that long, how many of those years are good where I can travel? I can take April to Ireland with a green beard.
It seems like once people reach their 70s, they're kind of done with traveling for the most part.
Exactly.
It's just too much long waits in the airport.
Right.
How many 70-somethings can stand on their feet for 4 hours trying to get through the lines in the airport?
Because I hope it's okay to say, but even at 62, my wife's got arthritis in her knees.
Yeah.
I got it in my neck. So yeah, don't wait too long. Albanian American. Oh, congested Persian country. I live in the country farmland of New Jersey. Okay, very cool. I haven't been to New Jersey since I was a kid. Gypsy saying, I hear people in Facebook groups that aren't so happy, but no one that I have met. No. Yeah, I don't do Facebook anymore. I just don't. My wife still does.
I do, but I'm not on it that much.
Right. So really, this is the only social outlet I have is right here. I'm not saying that won't change, but. Skeeter, heading to Albania, first time in April. Very cool. Patrick, April, and Chad for sharing your hotel, restaurant, walking, etc. experiences. Information has been invaluable in planning my visit. Thank you so much. Never be afraid to ask a question either. If I don't have the answer to it, I'll simply say it. But for us, it's been wonderful. It's just been wonderful, and to be able to travel to other countries. Like I said, we've already been to 7 countries since we retired over here. And if I stayed stateside, no. I have friends that have retired from my job that are afraid to leave their house because you just walk out the door, it's going to cost you $100. I hate to hear that. There's Jeff talking about it's all about the Shake Shack burgers. Shake Shack burgers. I've never had one. Mm-mm. I've heard great things about it, but I've never been there. The Shake Shack burger. Okay. Never had that. Jeff, talking to Gypsy, I wonder if that is because they are one Facebook. True. Yeah, I left it just because I did not have good experiences on Facebook. That's just me. Rushi, Patrick, and April. What traditional Albanian restaurant do you recommend in Poker Desk that is hidden and out of the way? I have 2. Mm-hmm. 2. But get this.
There's no name.
I can't give it to you because there's no freaking name. But I did a video on it. And it just says it's on, they call it Industrial Boulevard, where you see a ton of people selling stuff. And it just says bar, restaurant on the side of the building. You go in there, it's just traditional food. There's no menu. The lady leads you to her stove and shows you what's on the menu for today. I think it's wonderful. It was very inexpensive, but great. And there's the other lady that's behind us. It's closed right now, but she's fixing to open it up. I see her in there with the door open. So I think springtime she's going to open up. Same thing, no menu. No name. I did 2 videos there. I think I did shoot the name. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, you can find those local, holes in the wall. It was great. That was the first time I had cow's head stew, and it was good. I was afraid of it, but we had it. It was just
Yeah,
fantastic.
it was very good.
It was very they don't waste nothing here. Da-da. Four Seasons. What up, Texans? How are you doing? How come you left the go big or go home and moved to a tiny country of Albania? We studied the thing for us, and I talk about this in tomorrow's video. The big question, an important question, and a good question comes up. What happens if you move there and you decide you don't like it after 7 months, 8 months? We'd move. For us, we just knew retirement was not going to be in the States. I served my country. I'm proud of that. I'm an Air Force veteran. Ended up going to trucking. April was a corrections officer. We want to travel the world. That's just what we want to do. And it's been great, man. So that's why we moved. We picked Albania. It's worked out just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. Dan, this is coming from Gypsy. Dan, I've been having some serious mouth reconstruction done, so I haven't been able to go to the meetups. But we are going to be one this week, Thursday. Very cool. Yeah, I got to go to dentist too. Oh, I hate dentists. Jim and Judy Campbell's Over the Hill Nomads. Who would ever want a healthy burger? Big, thick,
Those
juicy.
people do exist.
Healthy, not so much. I gotta go with Jim. I gotta go.
It would depend on my mood.
Right. And put that extra cheese on there. Slather it with mayonnaise. Throw some ketchup. I don't do the pickles though.
I can just make my own.
Yeah, she does make these monster burgers. It's like a Flintstone burger. Albanian American. Patrick, that dog fight was in Struga, Mass. Oh, he's right.
What?
When I said the dog scratched me, that was in Struga. That was not
Yes,
in
that
Order.
was.
I apologize. Man, thank you for setting me straight on that. Okay?
That is correct.
That's right. That was in Struga.
They were beyond kind there.
They were to the point where I was afraid to take off
Yeah.
the advantage because they would look for me and go.
But even the
Yeah.
people in the stores and everything, they were just really, really kind. My first time trying Turkish tea was there,
Yes, it was.
and it's phenomenal.
Trying to go back. Okay, here we go. There's next. Hello, Patrick and April. How did your friends and relatives in the U.S. react when you moved to Albania? And does any of them also consider doing the same? You know, it's weird. I got a reaction where a lot of people are you out of your friggin' mind? Yeah, are you really going to do this? And now they've seen the videos. We've been gone. It'll be 2 years in April. Now, like, so it's really working out. You know, we're almost like a litmus test. You know, the kids were behind us all the way. They understood. You know, everyone understood, but everyone's like, "You sure about this?" And yeah, you know, love being part of the expat. So, but yeah, you're gonna have people tell you you're crazy. You simply say, "Well, go good," so you're not following, right? You know, but no, it's the best thing we ever did. But no matter what, you're gonna get criticized. Gypsy saying she ran into Andrea in the promenade this afternoon. Very cool. Very cool. DSW. In the process of selling everything so I could head to Albania. Would love to meet you all in the future. Please do. Look us up. As you get closer, email me. Okay, then we can stay in touch. And hopefully I'll be here. I always tell people if I'm in town, because April and I do like to travel, then I'd love to meet you. Dan, GYPS, where and when in Durrës? Very cool. I think, Jim and Judy are on Vlore now. Rushi, talking to Gypsy 33. So if you don't mind me asking, are you based in Durrës or Pokerdes? I think Durrës, but I know she's visiting Pokerdes and she's going to be at the meetup tonight. Big John, I'll make sure to order the diet version of my extra crispy French fries. Very good. Look what you started. John, go for the biggies. Don't worry about that. Gypsy 33. No, Dan, we're in Pokerdes this weekend. Yep. Gypsy saying we are currently based in Durrës, but in Pokerdes this weekend. We are checking out the whole country. Very smart. Went to Vlore and Berat last weekend. We love Berat, but man, when you get up to the old villages, the streets are like this. You got to be half Billy Goat. but wonderful. There's so much to this country to see. There's still many more cities we still got to see besides visiting other countries. Albanian American, I regret wishing time passes quick enough to get to 63 so I can get to Albania or Macedonia. Just turned 60. Man, it's only 3 years ago, buddy. But I feel you. I know what you're going through because I went through that countdown, but good for you, man. Good for you. The Europads, you guys have a great weekend. Got to go start making Matt's anniversary channel or dinner. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm having a brain fart today. Matt's anniversary dinner. Very cool. You guys, good
Happy
to see
anniversary.
you. Happy anniversary. Glad you guys are here. And we're going to be logging off in just a couple of minutes to get ready for our meetup. But I at least wanted to do this for an hour. That's why we changed the time. Once again, thank you so much for taking time to come out for Valentine's Day. So take care of your Europats. Riding. What is the extra hurdle that single people have that would discourage older people from making it there? That is the one thing that when I've seen new people struggle with, the one thing they had in common, they were single.
Yeah.
Now, is that saying that all single people struggle? No. But what made it easier, you jump to a foreign land. At the end of the day, I get to come home to my April. And a single person, no. I could be more of a loner myself, but I think that's probably the biggest hurdle to get to. But expect that and just expect things to be different. But once you start to meet people, you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. That first month could be rough if you're single because now you got different currency.
And you got to get out.
Yeah.
We had that one guy that just
Right.
sat and he was lonely, but he wouldn't leave.
Right.
Go take away and go back to his hotel.
Right. And that was in Toronto. And I forced him. I said, dude, you got to start getting out. Because he would just go out, get his food to go, come back and be in his Airbnb. And he wasn't having a good time. I go, dude, you got to get out. And finally he did. Things went better for him. Rushi, that is what we are planning to do this summer, to check out all the country. Very smart. I want to see Brat, Golem. We like Golem and Polka. Golem is right next to it, shares, I want to call it a border with Duras.
But it is really slow there.
Yeah.
I always say the thing about Golem, if you want to write a book or read a book, it is the perfect place.
Right.
But there was not a lot there, just hotels with restaurants, and that
Right.
was really it.
Big John, okay, I'm off to Red Robin for a burger. See what April did? Go at it, John. Yeah, don't get that diet stuff. Get that greasy one when the grease runs down your arm. Have a great weekend, everybody. Patrick overseas. See you guys next week. Looking forward to it, man. Safe travels, buddy. Safe travels. Albanian American talking to Rushi. You have not seen Albania until you get to Geocaster, another place I still have to see. Ring on going. Hello, Patrick. First time on your live in Pennsylvania. You got me thinking about Albania. Yeah, think about Albania. Think about the whole world. But Pennsylvania is still really cold right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine so. But thanks for coming on. Very much appreciate you. My wife's saying night to Robin. Gypsy 33. I was a nurse. My body is shot. Couldn't wait much longer. I feel you. No, I get you. I get you. Nurse work is hard too. Albanian American. I was born in Struga, Macedonia, in 1966. And I was born in Rochester, New York, 63. And there's Big Jeff. In my opinion, this is one of the best channels to get questions and answers and find the gaps in your plans. Very kind to you, Jeff. You're a big part of that, Jeff. I very much appreciate you. You always come on. You're always good for information. You're always nice to people. So thank you so much. And yeah, I love the fact that people here help each other. I really like that. Stingery, wife likes your beard. I like to goatee just for your information. Well, thank you so much. Yeah, April just likes to goatee. Every once in a blue moon, I'll grow the beard out. But thank you both so much. Very much appreciate that. Wait till you see it green when we get to Ireland. See if your wife likes it then. We'll find out. Rushi, we don't say it enough. Thank you, Patrick and April, for all the hard work you do for us. And on the show, Rushi, thanks.
I don't do any.
She does. She does a lot of planning. She helps. She helps. She's the brains of the outfit.
Yeah.
And none of you are going to disagree with that. But Rushi, thanks. He's a great deal. My wife's saying thank you for the comment to Jeff. Thank you, Rushi. We're blessed to have this group. The group of Alley Cats rule. Yes, they do. Jeff saying, April, I watch every video for a reason. I am Always learning here. Thank you both. Thank you all that we learn from each other. I learn from you guys too. So thanks, you guys. Very much appreciate you. Oops. Now, very soon, I have to log off in order to get ready for our meetup, but I want to do at least a good hour from you guys. Guys, thanks again. Like I said, the lives will not have commercials.
Now, is this working better for time for everybody?
Oh, do you guys like this time starting at, we were starting at 7 o'clock Albania time, and now we moved it to 6:30, a half hour earlier. I'm hoping you guys like that. If you like that, we'll stick with that time. Albania American, if you're single, you need to be in Toronto. Yeah, there's more things to do.
There's more.
I agree with that.
But I've got a friend in Toronto that would rather be here.
Right.
And she might end up this way. Yeah, it's just too wild for her. She's just not happy there.
There's Jeff saying single and shy is not a good plan. I agree.
Yes.
Quiet, broad board. How you doing, Alley Cats? How you doing, girl? Good to see you. Glad you stopped in. I'm just about to log off too. I apologize. The Camel saying, "Hey, Cats, remember to hit the like button for Patrick. Thank you. You're so kind." YouTube tracks that to promote the channel. 51 in the chat and only 17 likes. I'm thrilled there's 51 in the chat. But I very much appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. But like I said, we're going to be leaving soon. DSW Red Robin has great burgers. Howdy abroad, quiet abroad. Good night, Patrick. Good night. Good night, you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Remember, we love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to send some hearts to you guys now. Love you guys. Camel saying they love the new time. We want the whole hour with y'all. Thank you. We love the whole hour with you guys. Ed saying happy Valentine's Day, everyone. The channel is the best way to spend the afternoon. God, what a compliment. I can't say how much I appreciate you guys. If you're in earshot or Ronzi, we're going to go there. We're going to be there at 8 o'clock. We love you guys. Good night, everybody. Happy Valentine's Day. We'll see you next Saturday, same time. Okay? Thank you very much for everything, you guys. Learn a great deal from you. Love you guys. Take care.